Hi everybody, this is Kathy, and I just put out a video of how Larry was blackmailed into getting the restraining order. And in there I forgot to put in this clip, and this clip is supposed to go with when I told you that during the Labor Day picnic and all that, when Patrick was staying at the Airbnb and Eric and Timmy and everybody, and the Whitakers were over, and they gave him the TV that night. Well, I told you that Patrick put that video up of Larry stealing gas, and Larry was mad because he had been blackmailed to do the restraining order, and he went to get the restraining order. He tried, and because he didn't do good enough job, they put that blackmail video up. They posted it of Larry stealing gas, and that night during that Labor Day thing, Larry went into Eric's bedroom, like I said in the last video, and confronted him about stealing the gas video being posted.
Danger love, block patrols. My heart feels BJ and Larry bully and intimidate the family. Maybe they need removed from the equation.
I think, well, I know Larry, when we did the drill out the other night, he came to my room, and you go to Patrick's. He was mad because Patrick had posted that video of him stealing gas, and he told me that. He said, Patrick told me that if I went and done that protective order with BJ, that he would post that video. And I said, you're going to have to talk to Patrick on that one, Larry. I said, but then again, I said, you did go with me, but you didn't tell him anything. And so later on, he admits to knowing the abuse that had happened to everybody. And I told her never to do that again. And so then I find out he said he didn't know anything about it. And then when confronted with it, he was like, well, I told him they better not have it.
See, now he tries to double talk, but he just admitted again that he was blackmailed into the restraining order. And even though he went to the restraining order, they posted the video anyway, and he was mad during that Labor Day weekend.
The grill out the other night, he came to my room, and you go to Patrick's. He was mad because Patrick had posted that video of him stealing gas, and he told me that. He said, Patrick told me that if I went and done that protective order with BJ, that he would post that video. And I said, you're going to have to talk to Patrick on that one, Larry. I said, but then again, I said, you did go with me, but you didn't tell him anything. And so later on.
So, right there again, more proof. Larry was blackmailed into going. And then even after he went, because they weren't happy with his performance and he didn't lie like they told him to lie, they posted the video anyway. When, like I said in the last video, that's something that could have been handled between neighbors. I can't imagine if my neighbor took a gas can. I saw it on the video. I mean, I would probably ask the neighbor what's going on, and I would get my gas can back. Whether he was trying to steal it or borrow it, shouldn't have been that big of a deal. But they really used it against him because of Larry's prior arrest for the gas. Larry was scared. He was doing anything they told him to do. And they told him to go on that restraining order. He did. He couldn't lie good enough. And so they posted the video anyway. Anyway, thanks for listening. Peace.